Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. Sorry to end the last episode on such a cliffhanger. That's right, I remember the word. But it's probably good that we did because there were a lot of things we didn't have going on. One, I went ahead and set up the circuit train as well as the lubricant train, and we didn't have stations set up for them. We do have those set up right now. Let's go ahead and launch you to go pick up some stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and hop on this train, and we are going to follow it to the source of lubricant. Whenever I set up the fluid stations, I set them up to hold 100 items. This is kind of a problem too. And we can actually hold, I believe it's going to be 400 fluid items in the cargo wagon, and that's going to lead to unnecessary wait times. Should these guys really... I'm not so concerned with lubricant so much as I am with things like petroleum. Right now, this guy is... there's not enough petroleum there to actually fill up the train, so there's kind of a little delayed wait here while he is filling up, and I don't like that. So let's go over here and modify this. Let's just set it to a train load size. And in petroleum's case, I'm going to go maybe like a train and a half. Water, I think we'll leave that to just a train size as well. If I recall correctly, the petroleum demand is going to be more significant than the lubricant demand. Or the water demand. And that'll just make it to where the trains don't have to wait as long. What is your holdup? You're actually lubricant problems. And you're just producing lubricant as fast as your little lubricant maker can make it, huh? That's going to be a problem. Oh, well, look at that. Well, that just fits perfect. Let's go ahead and put a tank back up on that. And it's not going to make a difference now, but once this train fills up and this guy stops making lubricant, we'll have a little bit of a buffer here that it can suck off of so that we don't find this situation where we're producing lubricant barrels at the rate that that can make it. All right, that looks good. So you'll wait here for a little bit until you fill up. That'll probably be a while at the rate the lubricant barrels are coming out. So let's go ahead and call this train. We'll go ahead and roll the intro, and then we'll see if we can't get our engine maker working. Well, I didn't turn it on, so it must have been you. Well, what's the coal doing in there, then? It's not hooked up to the network. We shouldn't have even had a request for it. Yeah, something's going to be a big mess somewhere, and all I know is that I didn't do it, so I'm not cleaning it up. All right, well, let's go ahead and hook up this station to our network and get our trains called in here and see what problems we have. I already found one problem. Well, actually, it's not really a problem so much as that... Well, it's a problem in that these chests aren't merged, and this is facing the wrong way. But it's also strange to me that this sent out a request and that a train actually came and filled it up. I'm wondering if we have a coal station somewhere else. You've got all your stuff fulfilled. Where else do we have coal stations? Right here? Here. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a coal station right here. For some reason, rather than come and fill this one out, this train decided that it would be a lot better to come down here and fill out this one. I don't know. What a mystery this is. And again, he's choosing this one over the one that's close by. Doesn't matter. We'll just have to get our signals set properly. All right, so that needed to be merged together. Everything looking good down here for now? No. No, not at all. That needs to go in, and you guys don't look like you're hooked up. And we had this set to anything less than S. And that doesn't work because we've seen it not work. So if we throw some pipes here, they're going to stop right there. Because that is never getting through, and I'm guessing that S is evaluating against itself. If all signals meet the input condition, it will output true. So S is... That shouldn't make a difference, right? That should... That makes a difference. If all input signals meet the condition, it will output true. It is true when there are no inputs. So I'm guessing it is not evaluating the S against itself. So that is saying there are no inputs, and then they're true. That would make sense. So that would turn that off until we reach that threshold. Let's take, what if we set S to like, I don't know, like 10? And then unhooked it from the back of that combinator. Ah, what do I want to do here? That's what I want right there. So S is currently 10. So if we put more than 10 pipes out here, is it going to stop? That is the question I have. It does. All right. So that's the way it should be. That works. All right. Let's go ahead and grab you. Put you up there. S is going into the back of that. We want to just send that right there, and everything less than S. That's our good one right there. Let's go ahead and hook this one up as well. That goes there and there. All right, and that'll go on in. Stack size of 50. Stack size of 50. I'm going to assume that's true. We're not going to get any electric engines down here until we get lubricant, which we are waiting on. Station's open. Signal should have been sent. We're just waiting for it to fill up. All right, how are we looking over here? Pretty good. We're making engines. Making engines all around. What are you doing? Well, that's kind of silly, isn't it? That's extremely silly. What were you even thinking there, Kitch? Congratulations, you found the mystery item in this game. the intentional mistake that I left for you to find. Congratulations if you found that. We'll just send that up like this. Oh yeah, this is very elegant. A very elegant solution right here to this particular problem. But it works. All right, you guys are all backed up with stuff. Everything here is looking very well. Let's take a look over here. I did have to do an update of the train construction site mod because when I tried to place a depot down, it crashed. And we still can't place one of these control units down because we don't have our depot. Let's go ahead and take care of that while we continue to wait for lubricant. And I'm going to go ahead and just reset the signals so that that coal comes down. We need to remember to completely unhook the stations, and if coal trains are going to do weird stuff like that, all I can think is that path right there ends up being shorter than that path right there. Although I can't believe that to be true. That's what the evidence suggests. All right, so let's get this set up here. I have a train depot that I was using earlier. Let's go ahead and place that down. This is where we're going to want our newly minted trains to end up, right here in this spot. And let's give it a name. Let's call it Train Launch Station. Can we name this? Ha! We can. All right, I was wondering if we could do that, even though it's modded. Let's say also item equals train station. Is that right? No, of course not. Why would it be? What is this? Train stop. There we go. All right, we will name that. That's good. You're requesting trains 1 out of 1. Can we request more than 1 train? I wouldn't think we could. All right, that works. Let's go ahead and reset the signals while we're here. What do we got here? We've got 1 lubricant. Let's go ahead and clear that out completely. And throw you in the back there. All right, now we have our coal. That gets caught back up, and that should put us back to 0. All right, let's come over here and finish our train builder. All right, this should all be ready to go. You have 2 locomotives primed. You have 2 cargo wagons primed. We should be able to place this control unit down now. All right, and that built our train. It's now there, and then what we need to do is associate this to that depot. And then, when a train gets launched, that is going to send it off to the depot we just created. And it'll just be sitting there waiting for us next time we need to launch a train. We'll have one right there. And then when we launch that train, this train, we assign it to something and send it off on its way. Then the next one in the queue down here will go up there and go into that spot, ready to go. Pretty awesome. The train fuel acts as kind of like a generic fuel that lasts. I'm guessing it's 1-to-1. It says 50 coal, so I'm guessing one of these is the equivalent of putting a stack of coal in here. And that should be enough fuel to make it up to this spot where it will go and then just refuel off of our regular fuel line there. All right, do we get our lubricant barrels in yet? Not yet. What's going on with that? You still waiting? 345. All right, so we need about 55 more barrels to go. Yeah, tanking that lubricant, I think, is going to be a very good idea. You know, 453. It's over 400 because 53 barrels were out on the line whenever that signal got shut off. That's just the nature of it. I think I mentioned we did actually correct that in the Impractical series. I don't know if I'm interested in doing it this one. All right, so I think these are good. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. We have our make everything area, and we have our make the stone input area. I think I just want to hit escape to make that go away. I think we want to do the stone first, because we need stone for the make everything area. Stone, 277. We didn't find any more with radar, did we? There's one up there. One way down there. I think that's the one we're going to want to go for. All right. Well, how are we doing on guns? We're doing okay. Do I have my tank? No, I left it back at base. I'm sure we'll be fine. Robots go. We'll just... Guess the robots don't work when we're in manual mode. That's good to know. Or in automatic mode. That's good. I approve of that. I thought it was related to the train speed. I guess I was mistaken. Learn something every time. Learn something every time. Well, that and things keep changing. Yeah, once we get stone situated, and I don't know, did I already display this already? I just made a note of it, so I'll just go ahead and say it again. The rotation of this, I offset that by a tile. I think I did. Just in case you're curious, that's the Kitch's Rail Book 3.1. In case you missed that episode, apparently I did. Okay, yeah, let's turn off the robots and let's get this situation right here taken care of. Maybe right there. Get in, robots. Do we have repair packs? Yeah, we got plenty of them. Oh, that's not making me happy at all. That was a close one. That was a very close one, and I think we're going to lose some of those turrets. Nope, we won. Somehow, we pulled victory out of the jaws of defeat there. Yeah, I missed some of those turret loadings. At least I got that one. Come on, robots. Everybody on board. Yeah, go throw out some railroad tracks, too. We need all your battery completely drained before we go face these other bases up here. I should have brought my tank. Oh no, that's in spitter range. That's not good. Oh, look at all those worms up there. That's a lot of worms. You guys out of spitter range there? Yeah. Oh boy, what do we do about that? Boy, that's just barely out of worm range, isn't it? All right, robots, come on. No, don't replace him. Silly robot, get back in here. All right, once we get the bases out, we can just leave the worms there. They aren't going to hurt anything. We'll take them out a little bit later. I don't know if that'll prevent a future expansion, but sounds good in theory. And we'll check out this other base here. I'm not sure if I'm too excited about maybe trying to take it out because it looks kind of large. But who knows? It could be a lot of bubbles and not very many biters. Or not very many worms. And that seems to be the case. Yeah, the even distribution mod has this kind of delay when adding in bullets to things, and sometimes that's a little dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the mod. That's me blaming the mod. And creep up a little bit. Small worms are just about the right size to take out with your own personal gun. I guess since I'm filling them up with full stacks of ammo anyway, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be using even distribution for it. I just need to click on them. I don't need to do the even distribution thing, right? Let's test out that idea. If we put you guys right there, and then that would just be instant, and that would make a lot more sense. All right, that's we've learned something else today. We're 2 for 2. That's a much better way to do it. Just I get so used to the even distribution way of doing things. Now, did we get an expansion over here? No, we left all the worms over there. All right, the worms can just stay over there as far as I'm concerned. All right, now the biggest concern about this stone patch here is where we're going to place the station. That's the really important part. So our spacing so far has been basically every 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. We'd have one right there. 1, 2, 3. We'd have one right here. Then 1, 2, 3. We'd have one right here. That seems to work out fairly well, right? So boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's just lovely. Be a very, very small station. No need for anything big or fancy. We're just picking up rock. That's all we're doing. We'll still use our template. That's going to cover some of the stone. I'm okay with that. We don't need all that stone. What are we doing? Collecting stone? All right, and then we only need one of these stations, and we don't need that to be a request station. It's just a dumb pickup station. Oh, the robots are going to be in range. I hope that's not going to be a problem. From my experimentation with Bruce many episodes ago. Do you remember Bruce? I guess they'll probably attack the robots, but they shouldn't attack We can't place like turrets up there. They'll attack those. But they won't attack our robots. They won't attack any of the combinators or anything like that, I don't believe. I think we should be pretty safe in that regard. We need some more speakers. We can make 2. We need 2. That is a pretty awesome coincidence. As far as our supply stations, yeah, I don't think we're doing anything special. That's the unloader. We just did the bulk rail loaders, right? And just a ding-ding. These are things that I can do. Let's just go ahead and take all this out. Place that back. I do not want that radar there, though. And do we have another bulk rail loader? I thought we did, but I might have dumped it off in a chest. Can we make another one? We can't. And I think I'm going to try to feed that from the bottom, if at all possible. I think that might be wise. All right, you are going to be the source, not of copper, but item equals. Is it just stone? I think it's just stone. Your fish. And this one is going to be mini a miner. Do we need more than one initially? I don't think we do. Let's just throw one down. I don't even know if we have any miners. I think we do. They're probably at base. That's okay. We can get the rest of this set up here. That will go in. I think we only need one going in for now. All right, this will supply us stone, not only for smelting, for science needs, but also just, we'll need it going to the mall for railroad track. All right, we'll call this guy. We'll run down. I think I've got a lot of miners in a box down here. We'll check that out, and if we don't have any convenient, we'll just have to deal with that. Where's my magic box? It's right here. There's our bulk rail loaders that I was looking for. We got 2 mining drills. All right. I thought we had some. I had no idea it was that few. Can we take these? I don't see why not. Maybe not all of them, but we can at least trim off some of the fat here. We could probably take that line out, for example. We're not at the point where I'm ready to take this base out, but we're getting really, really close. Really, really close to the point where I want to take this base out. I want to take it out once our make everything is currently up and running, just in case there's something I forget or don't account for. This will be ready to go. All right, we'll nab that one too. How many is that? That is 31. And how many are on this blueprint? 18. That's going to be more than enough. One more thing we need to do that I just remembered. Can we make another train stop? We can. Can we make some more programmable speakers? What do we need for that? Copper. I'll wait here just a little bit for robots to catch up. That's how much time you get. Hopefully you got on board. All right, we need another. Hey, is that our? No, that's circuits. I was hoping that was the lubricant train. This setup right here. Sorry, a little miniature flail in there. All right, that's going to be item equals stone. You're going to be item equals stone. And you are going to send out a stone signal whenever we launch that train. We actually do already have a stone being requested right here, I believe. Unfortunately, we don't have that hooked up yet, but that's going to be on the to-do list. We have a brand new train here ready to go. We want to add a station. We want the stone source, stone refuel, stone launch, stone deliver. I guess I don't have a request set there because that station is showing as not enabled. Stone greater than 0, inactivity of 1 second, and full cargo inventory. Take that station out. You should be in automatic mode, so you will be launched. And then, if we just wait here for a little bit, boom, we have a brand new train here, ready to go. I like this mod. All right, let's run out to here, and we'll get our stone station finished up. Let's see, if I threw you guys, like, right here. That's out of biter range, or out of worm range, it appears to be. Alright, that'll take a while to get filled up, but it should here very shortly. Now, let's run to the other piece of the puzzle, which is right here. Lubricant train, have you launched yet? Nope. What are we waiting on? You have run. You're waiting at 319 right now. So that means, in theory, we have electric engines being made. We have 320 of them. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. All right, we want to merge all of you guys. That will be sent out. Do we have a request for you? No, we don't. I don't know what the stone we need for bricks per minute is off the top of my head. Let's just say, let's say 200 for now, just to get that going. I'll look that up in between episodes. We'll get a proper number on that. Is there any reason why we just don't send this directly out? I think it would be a lot neater for everybody involved. Oh, that's so close. I'm okay with it. That sent out the stone signal. We should have a stone signal up here now. Just confirming. We're probably waiting on our stone train to fill up still, I imagine. And I didn't put radar down. Of course I didn't. Why would I? All right. Well, I'm going to go put radar down. We will go and wrap this episode up here. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.